Hey, what's going on? Muriel from the Sunshine Family live streaming right now. I am so excited to finally be able to connect with you live since my recovery of COVID. If you haven't followed that, I made some videos COVID related here on the channel, but it took me more or less 3.5 weeks to feel my old self again. And I'm excited to literally be here. I can share a lot of information, of course, about Costa Rica living. But if you have specific questions, I'm here to answer them. Why do I do this? Well, I value all my viewers, all my subscribers, and I know lots of you have specific questions. Now, I'm also super honest and transparent. I don't know the answer to everything. I don't know everything. I just share everything I have learned myself, but I am happy to be super resourceful. So, what about? I see that I have viewers live already. If you have Costa Rica living questions or just want to say hi in the comments below, there is a comment box around my video. Say hi in the comments below. Let me know where you're from and let me know how I can serve you. Meanwhile, I can give you some general updates about Costa Rica living right now in specific areas related to real estate, related to COVID and restrictions. So yeah, this might be worth it anyways to be here to attend and to say hi and ask your questions and just listen in. Hey, Jake. Awesome. Jake is sharing, hey, hola, I'm in Costa Rica. That is awesome. I know I have viewers from inside Costa Rica, outside Costa Rica. And what I love so much about all of you, that you are such a mixed group of people. I know there's also Ticos watching my videos, feedbacking on my videos, and that's my purpose. I love Costa Rica for being so expat friendly, and one of the reasons why I fell in love with Costa Rica is that I felt so welcomed. Where I live, this community is super blended. We live ourselves on the countryside, so we live surrounded by farmers. Locals, expat, everything is mixed here. I don't live in a compound, but that's personal. There's people who prefer living in a compound. Perhaps you're a little bit older or you need access to health to hospitals, basically, closer to the better hospitals. Then of course living in a compound, feeling more safe and secured, surrounded by a community. Yeah, that's a big win. We are a family in the midst of our lives. We have two growing up kids, a little bit older, in the age of 11 and almost 17. So yeah, we have 3 dogs and we live on the countryside, and that is our choice. But okay. Drop your questions below if you have your questions there. I am happy to answer them. And meanwhile, let me give you some numbers on new COVID cases. But before I'm gonna give those numbers, I want you to be aware of that. There's a lot to say about numbers. I hear movements of people saying those numbers are not valid. I know someone who did a COVID test yesterday, was tested positive, and today she was tested negative, and vice versa. So what's the value of doing a test if they're not reliable? I don't know what's reliable or not. I do know I felt super sick and all my symptoms pointed at COVID after the first week. The first week, it was not COVID related. It seemed like a migraine. I don't know. So there's also lots of people who think they have migraine and they probably had COVID. So don't pin me on the numbers, but I heard 2 days ago there were 2,000 new cases on one day, more or less, right? I think for a country such as Costa Rica, that's huge. So they're saying the numbers are spiking up. But what does that mean, right, for daily life? That means, I think, no different in having precaution, being careful, protect yourself, protect others. I think this is also about how you empathize the safety of others. There's this movement. I'm just saying what I hear, right? Being neutral. There's people saying, COVID, it's all one big lie. I just do my thing, anyways. But if there is well, in this case, there's also others saying, yeah, but that way you put others in danger who have diabetes or other complications in their health, when they get COVID, because you're not staying home or not doing a test when you have symptoms or feel sick, then you can contage others and they can get so sick and die, right? So there's others saying, we just do whatever we can, and stay indoors as much as we can, and everything in between. It's so weird that it felt really far away from my family until I felt super sick. And around day 9, day 7, 8, and 9, I was home. We all stayed home. I thought, this might be worth to do a COVID test, because the symptoms seem now to be complete, pointing at COVID. And I did a COVID test and it was positive. So yeah, what can I say? We did as the regulation said: stay home, protect others. But now we're all healthy again, and life goes on. And I see life goes on here in Costa Rica, no matter if they're spiky numbers. Although, and this is an update, there are, and then I'm gonna touch on your. Jake is sending some feedback in the comments. Thanks, Jake. I will read it out loud so others can hear if they're not able to see the comments. What was I saying? Yeah, here, what do we see? We do see new restrictions. We have car restrictions, but they're very mild. They're more or less in the San Jose area. But it's always good related to Costa Rica living. And if you're planning to come to Costa Rica, to update yourself about the newest restrictions, because they can change from week to week. So you know exactly what is allowed and what's not. So yeah, we see more restrictions due to the higher spike of numbers of COVID cases. I don't know why I'm talking about COVID, although I think it concerns a lot of people who are on the fence of coming to Costa Rica, yes or no. I know also that I'm uploading a new video right now, which I'm gonna post tomorrow. That the biggest reason for people in America to leave America, it's COVID related reasons. So basically, since COVID, the government's restrictions are so tight. People were not happy anyways in America. And now with restrictions and feeling that the government is taking away their ground rights, being a human being, having freedom of choice is taken away, we see an increase, a spike of new expats coming to Costa Rica for that reason. So the COVID pandemic and restrictions in America is causing a new wave of new expats coming from America to Costa Rica. And what does that mean? Well, it means that there's new awesome expats coming who are, also not just retired people. At the beginning, it used to be more or less retired people who have their financial foundation set and can just literally change location. And hey, John is there too. I'm gonna go through all the comments and the questions in the comments in a little bit, so stick with me to the end. Yeah, so more expats are coming, more millionaires are coming to Costa Rica who are just investing real estate, who were able to sell their property in Miami or other related cities. I also heard that in Seattle, if you have bought your property there 10 years ago, you are in a good time to sell. And that means that you can come to Costa Rica with a chunk of cash and just invest in something new. We see that coming. You can hear that in other people's videos. So there is a movement of more people coming to Costa Rica due to COVID, as a side effect or as a main reason, that people are just done with America and are looking for a way to live closer to nature, to escape the rat race, to escape the politics and the repression, feeling suppressed that way, and come to live here close to nature, a very simple pura vida life, or just invest in $1 million mansion and everything in between. um, so yeah, Costa Rica, if you ask me, Costa Rica is an excellent country for expats, super friendly. You have a lot of rights as expat. There's a lot possible as an expat or as a tourist, long-term tourist who is um, um, extending their tourist visa every 90 days. That's possible too. You can buy a car, you can buy, vehicle, you can buy property, you can just live your life without feeling excluded in this country. And that's one of the reasons why I like Costa Rica so much. And that's what I also hear people coming from America to Costa Rica, that it's such a relief. Like they can breathe again. It's like so tranquilo. It's not a rat race culture. There's more health, good health care, accessible health care. Anyways, thousands of reasons why coming to Costa Rica from America, but also Europeans are coming. I'm from Europe. Let me go to the comments below. And again, if you just hop on here, this is Ask Me Anything about, Costa Rica living. If you're watching my videos or accidentally stumbled upon my video, welcome. I moved to Costa Rica 2018. So if you wonder, who are you? What gives you the right to say that you know everything about Costa Rica? First of all, I don't know everything about Costa Rica at all. I'm learning every day. I just moved here with my husband, Dirk, and 2 children in the age of 8 and 14 when we came. They're now 11 and almost 17. And my channel is dedicated to share everything I've learned myself in order for you to prevent huge mistakes and just to be inspired and learn from what I have learned. So that's my mission. So Jake, let's go to the comments. Hi, yeah, Jake is in Costa Rica. Jake, so he's touching on the subject COVID that I started with. I protect myself and others by eating the whole foods, plants-based diet, and breathing fresh air and nature. There you go, Jake. That is touching on the part that I love so much about Costa Rica, living close to nature and using the natural resources that we have. For example, we have a lime tree here in front of me and a grapefruit tree, and we make fresh lime juice every day, just literally from our own tree. And even if you live in a small rental, there's fruit trees all around Costa Rica. I've seen papaya trees and lime trees in busy streets, right, in towns. So yeah, that is close to nature, and that is using the natural resources that we see way more than in America here in Costa Rica. So Jake, thank you for sharing that. And John Miller saying, hey honey, how you're feeling? It's John in Venice. John, when is your name popping up? I'm excited. Thanks for asking that. Look, I feel my normal self again. I feel my normal self. I have been working out. I've been going to kickbox, Muay Thai again. And funny enough, COVID has brought me a very healthy rhythm. I go to bed early, I wake up early, and really brought me back to the state of, well, what John was sharing, really focusing on my healthy vitamins, food, etc., no alcohol, just being super healthy. And yeah, so I'm feeling better. That is the answer to your question. And how is Dirk and the Diesel doing? Well, it's doing great, John. It's coming. Actually, Jimmy, our car guy, is coming to Kabuya today in Santa Teresa, so we're gonna meet him. It has been uplifted already, so there's works on the car, but we don't know when it's completed. I think that you're referring to the new car, right, John? Yeah, I hope so. I think so. But yeah, it's coming, and I'm gonna keep you updated, of course, when we have it. Yeah, that's exciting stuff. By the way, we started a new. We started. How do you say that? We extended our online business with a way of. Well, I'm not going to go into details, but we extended our online business, added an income stream, and that does really, really well. That is the second link below my videos, my latest videos. If you're like, what is that? I want to know. Perhaps you're not interested in generating an income online from Costa Rica at all, but if you do, go to the description below my videos. This one is not visible yet, but later it will be video just shown on the channel as every other video. The second video refers to that a new online income stream that we discovered that's doing so well that has paid that car. So I'm just saying, if finances are blocking you to live the life of your dreams in Costa Rica, then consider to go to my other videos or this video when it's a recording, and go to the description, check out the first or the second link. Yeah, that at the side. So that about the car. Any word on the possible new expat incentives law? Actually, I don't know, John. I should Google that. My question to you is, let me be resourceful right now. As you can see, I don't know the answer to everything right now. But you could go to the Tico Times, ticotimes.com or something related keyword, and check if they wrote articles about that. Because everything, or what you could do is to take this question to one of the several Costa Rica community Facebook groups. When I have something that I don't know, for example, 3 days ago, we had some construction garbage, leftovers, stuff that needed to be taken away by someone, and we didn't know how that worked. What did I do? I went to my community Costa Rica Facebook group. That's the group What's on Santa Teresa, because I live close to town Santa Teresa. And I asked the question, hey, I am looking for someone taking away metal construction garbage, leftovers, and some other big leftovers. Any ideas? And I got some ideas. I got a name and a phone number or a WhatsApp. I messaged the guy, and he came and he took away all the construction material, including the metal, the concrete leftovers, and we paid him just $80 for a truck full of mess that was there on the property on the other side. So yeah, ask this question in a Costa Rica community group, and you will be surprised how fast you're going to receive your answer. I'm sorry I cannot give it to you now, but I'm transparent, right? I'm not the expert. I hope you find your answer fast and soon, John. George is saying, hey, John Miller, I've been living between Samara and Carillo for the past month. If you want to be out of the hustle and bustle, you will like it here. Some things can be more expensive, though. Okay, thanks for your input, George. That's amazing. And John is sharing, when I was touching on eating fruits from the trees and, just living close to nature, I like what you're saying, John. A pineapple gives you quercetin, sorry for my pronouncement, which has been peer-reviewed, double-blind, scientifically studied and proven to prevent viruses from being able to infect you. It binds to the virus spike proteins. Whoa, you see it? This pineapple is super healthy. Eat pineapple when you live in Costa Rica. John is saying, tell Dirk I'm starting to refit my 206 RAM 3500 4x4 Dually quad cab flatbed for Costa Rica. Oh, that is awesome. I'm looking forward, John, to bumping into you guys in Kobano or somewhere to see it when it's. Perhaps we can do a car date soon. How cool would that be? By the way, for everyone watching, if you're new to this channel, or you never met me or just watch sometimes my videos, I really meet people who are watching my videos because I'm literally inviting people. Hey, if you're in town, let me know. We can meet up. I've been doing beach hikes with people who came to Costa Rica, who watched my videos, who reached out. I said, I'm in town. Can we meet? And in general, what is an awesome way to meet so far for me and for the people. I think I met with about 10 times with viewers of my videos, which is so cool. I go to the beach like multiple times per week in the morning, around 8 in the morning. And I've invited people, I'm going to be walking at that area, specifically at the beach, between there and there. If you like to join me on a short beach hike, then just let's meet. And it has been so delightful to have a conversation, with the feet in the sand and in the ocean, and with another couple uh, we have sitting in tide pools because it was super low tide, and it was beautiful, and we discovered it together. And yeah, I love this. You were really important to me, guys. I am not just making YouTube videos about Costa Rica living, but I'm literally creating a community. That is one of my visions, creating a community of Costa Rica expats and lovers who also are dreaming about, creating a better quality of life. And if necessary, teaching them how to make their living online. That is what I do as well. Actually, what is really cool to share is that um, one of my YouTube viewers, Guido, I'm not sure if you're watching, he hit me up the way that others did too. Like, hey, I'm in Santa Teresa. Can't we meet? We had a connection because he's Dutch too. Actually, he's a Costa Rican, born in Costa Rica, but grew up in the Netherlands, so we can speak Dutch. He was in Santa Teresa. We met. We had a walk over the beach with my dogs, and then we were clicking so much that I said, well, what about you come over to my house? Because he was leaving the next day or 2 days later, and he had no groceries or whatever. I don't know. It was like, oh, what about having dinner with us? And we spoke. And then he also invested in one of my courses. And now the cool thing is that he realized moving to Costa Rica. So it is really my mission to help people when they're dreaming about living in Costa Rica, to help them actually take that leap and move, also financially, business wise, helping them. Because without finances, if you don't have your finances set, or if you don't have any ways to live in Costa Rica, you should not come. Costa Rica is not cheap. It is one of the most stable countries in Latin America. So that's good, but it's not specifically cheap. If you want to have a cheap South or Central America country, go to Nicaragua, Panama, and countries in South America. But I assure you, the circumstances are not as optimal, as good as in Costa Rica for expats, corrupt wise, economic wise. I think Costa Rica, and it's not what I think, it's just you can read about it. Costa Rica is the most stable country in Latin America, and it has a reason why a lot of Americans are coming here. And also Europeans, because I'm European. But Guido is making it happen, and that's really what's exciting me. That's one of my YouTube viewers who's literally made it happen to move to Costa Rica, and he's coming really, really soon, in the next 3 months, and I'm excited. I probably will do a video about it really soon. Okay, I'm gonna go back to the comments, and also I need to stop my live in about 5 minutes, because I did a specific offer to do free breakthrough calls, 15-20 minute breakthrough calls for people who want to know how to break through and especially in getting online and generating income. And I really want to give back to the community and to people. I have been supported and served by my past mentors, and I decided once in a while I do a round of free breakthrough calls. Normally I charge for that. I'm an online coach, I'm a life coach, right? I have my amount per hour, but this is what I do for free. So I'm gonna do the next week some free breakthrough calls. Oh, and I'm just literally spitting. Sorry. If you haven't booked your breakthrough call yet, and especially when you need help in putting together a solid income stream, then I'm happy to give you my best resources and my best advice. Then reply below, hit me up, reply somewhere else on my videos that you want the breakthrough call, and I'm happy to give it to you, no charge. I'm just here to serve. Okay, so then we can talk about your potential game plan, your goals and dreams, where you are right now, what's blocking you to where you want to be. Right, that is the goal of those breakthrough calls. So I'm not doing this all year round, because it's no one is paying me for it, but I'm giving my own free time to do one-on-one breakthrough calls. Let me know if you want to lock your spot and book a call with me, and let's talk about your goals and dreams, and you will be surprised how easy it is to break through. For sure. Okay, Where was I? Pineapples. Okay, so John, yes, I will tell Dirk about how you're gonna refit your car, and let's meet soon. Okay. Clear Vibrations is sharing. Aloha, Muriel. Hi, Clear Vibrations. I'm happy to see you. John Miller saying, "Hey, George Bailey, we will be neighbors by the fall. My birthday is October 20th, and I promised myself I will be living in Costa Rica by the time I turn 45. That is so awesome, John. Thank you for sharing those vibes. It is all about goal setting. It's just doing it anyways. And those guys, John and his spouse, they just did it. This is amazing. So awesome. Sean is saying, Sean Drew Colony, I'm on disability in the US. The medication I have to take costs around 50,000 per year and is paid for by Medicare. Is it possible to get inexpensive healthcare there with pre-existing conditions? Okay, this is an amazing question. I don't have a direct answer, but I can give you some ideas on where to search for the answer. Sean, this is worth it. First of all, I advise you to ask clarity on the department that is paying your disability financing, and how possible is it to have that here in Costa Rica. Secondly, in order to, so you saying it's paid for by Medicare. It is possible, if you know exactly what medication you need, you could look up, if you just buy it here, what the average cost would be without any insurance whatsoever. Sometimes we just buy medication here without, using insurance, because it's super cheap. It saves us a lot of time and hustle to get that back. But for you, I think it's also very important to know if the medications you need and really are relying on are available and are covered if you have residency. So step one would be that you need residency if you don't want to buy it here. If your insurance in the United States doesn't cover medication in America, in Costa Rica, you should have residency. And then that can take 1 to 3 years to be approved. You can get I would Google, how can you get residency in Costa Rica? It's about when you invest in property, when you invest money in their bank. There's some when you can prove that you have an average income ongoing for the rest of your life for, I think, $2,000 per month. Check out if you apply for residency, but still, it can take a long time that it gets approved. And you cannot risk that the medication is not part of the healthcare system that you can rely on having residency. I don't know anything about it. I don't know anything about medication, but so you should look up the CAHA healthcare for residents. What choice is there in medication? Suppose you have residency. I would start looking for information. Suppose I have residency. I live in Costa Rica. Does the Costa Rica healthcare is paying this, and it's a pre-existing something that you need medication for? Start inform yourself about it right now. It might be looking like a big mountain of questions. Ask in Costa Rica community groups. You are not the only one. So go to Facebook, go to the section groups in the search bar, and then add yourself to all Costa Rica community groups you can find on Facebook and start asking these questions. Use the time that others have put in this and might be in the exact same situation and who are happy to help you. That is my best advice for you. I hope that helps. Where was I, Sean? Let me know, does that help? So start looking in Facebook communities related to Costa Rica and declare your exact question. And I hope that you find your answer and that you're able to live here. I'm looking forward to meeting you here one day. And okay. Oh, I almost have to go. Affiliate Jumpstart. Ari, howdy. Always good to see you, man. John Miller saying, thanks, Muriel. I always smile when I see you. Live live too. Well, I'm always, that's likewise, George Bailey Mura, once you applied for residency and you're waiting, do you have to worry about your driver's license? I heard a foreign license is only time. Yeah, that's correct. That is a leap in the law. I cannot advise you on this. There's multiple ways to deal with it. Don't drive is the most solid way. And I'm not going to advise any other way, although I use other methods, but it's not really ethical to share them here, I think. So I hope that makes sense. But it's true, there's a gap in the law. Boom, boom, boom. John Miller, see you soon. Pension over 1,000 per month qualifies you for residency too. There you go, John Miller. Thank you. Pension over 1,000 per month qualifies you for residency too. Okay, there you go. Thanks for adding that. Sean is saying thank you. That gives me a direction to look. Awesome. My pleasure, Sean. Don't give up. Just chase your dreams. Amit what Hawan is saying, my family now will be in Samara for a month in July, August. I have a 4-year-old, hoping to meet other families with kids while we're there. There are many families with kids. I assure you that, Amit. Go to the beach, go to places with pools. I'm sure you're all gonna love it here. John Miller saying, Sean, I'm a multiple severe traumatic brain injury survivor, beginning the disability process now, so I may be in the same boat, but soon without the medications. Thanks for sharing this, John. That's special. And George Bailey saying, understood, thanks. I love seeing my peeps having a conversation. Not my peeps, but just thanks. You're all my audience, right? And you also have conversations together. We are doing this together on this channel. So thanks. I think I'm going to keep it. This was it for today. Oh, Jennifer's dropping a question. I can have this question still. Jennifer Grundy, what medication can you get at the pharmacy in Costa Rica without a doctor's prescription? Almost, well, not almost everything, more than in the Netherlands. Best, I would Google this. In the Netherlands, it's more strict. I was surprised that I can get antibiotics without prescription of a doctor here in Costa Rica at the pharmacy. So, yeah, just Google it. I don't know if there are specific medications you're referring to, but you will be surprised if you Google it, exact this question, the answer will pop up. I wish I knew the answer, and I don't have time to Google it at the spot. Otherwise, I could have done that. But I really have to go. I have a breakthrough call coming up. Again, if you want to have a breakthrough call with me to talk about your goals and dreams, what is stopping you, where you are right now, basically to bulldoze away the obstacles that you're facing to, from where you are seeing yourself right now to be living your dream life in Costa Rica, especially business-wise, online income-wise. I'm happy to exchange thoughts with you, give you a starting point, and show you what's possible based on your goals and dreams. Reply below. Let me know. Also in the comments below, in the description below all my videos, you see a Facebook Messenger link. Contact me and say, can I get a breakthrough call? I do this limited, only the coming week, so be sure to reach out, comment below my video, say, can I have a breakthrough call? Let me see if I have a spot left. But I have to go now. I have someone waiting. First and foremost, thank you for being here. You mean a lot to me. I'm looking forward to meet you in Costa Rica, and I hope that you can benefit from this video and from my other videos. Let me know if you have specific topics that you want me to cover, and I will do my best to dive in it. With the new diesel, John, I'm going to be doing something that someone suggested to me. Someone said, oh, Muriel, I have a suggestion for new videos. Could you please show more about Costa Rica and when you vacation in Costa Rica yourself and show other places? That is our mission. When we have a good car where 5 people fit in and 3 dogs or 4 dogs, then we are ready to hit the road here in Costa Rica and explore and go with our new diesel 4x4 Taliban car. I call it the Taliban car. I don't want to offend anyone, but this is like an unbreakable, most solid car that you can have in Costa Rica. It's in the make. Yeah, I'm going to do more off-grid videos and stuff, and show you other places of Costa Rica to explore. So that might help people who are looking into Costa Rica travel or just are not sure yet where they want to live. So yeah, that being said, more videos are in the make. I have, yeah. So let me know if you have suggestions, and I will certainly do something with it. For now, I'm going to leave you. Have a wonderful, blessed weekend. Lots of love from Costa Rica. Pura vida. This was Muriel from the Sunshine Family.